me if it's too quiet or not quiet enough. One summer evening, drunk to hell, I sat there nearly lifeless. An old man in the corner sang where the water lilies grow. And on the jukebox, Johnny sang about a thing called love. And it's how are you, kid, and what's your name, and how'd you bloody know? In blood and death, 'neath the screaming sky, I lay down on the ground, while the arms and legs of other men lay scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed and cursed, then prayed, then bled some more. And the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that was looking at me. And when we got back labeled parts 1 to 3, there was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. And a roving, I'll go for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. I looked at him, he looked at me, all I could do was hate him, while Ray and Philomena sang of my elusive dreams. I saw the streams, the rolling hills, where his brown eyes were waiting, and I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So drunk to hell, I left the place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. A hungry sound came across the breeze, so I gave the walls a talking. I heard the sounds of long ago from the old canal, and the birds were whistling in the trees where the wind was gently laughing. And a roving, I'll go, a roving, I'll go, and a roving, I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. And a roving, I'll go, a roving, I'll go, and a roving, I'll go for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. Thank you awfully, Ricky Drew. Cheers, buddy. Ah, yeah, the old Street Fighter alerts. Who's missed them? Ah, yeah, I could do with putting them probably centered underneath the whole Instagram-y thing. Yeah, it's called screen real estate, isn't it? And every week I'm doctoring and re-rendering on After Effects, either for your entertainment or information, or just to do your head in. Ticker tape parade in the last few days was only like about 10 characters long, so you'd be like, I can't read that. What has he said? Forget it. Tune out. Now we've got nice little flashy things. Nikki's on. How do you do, Nikki? It's your birthday. It's Nikki's birthday. It's my cousin. Happy birthday to Nikki. Happy birthday also to my uncle Richard. 75th on Wednesday just gone. And Mum tells me he was out in a Lamborghini, racing around like a bat out of proverbial hell. I will try this, if you'll indulge me, to, what am I going to do now? They're called alerts. Oh, we're in Dangerville here. See if I do something. Oh, do you see? Oh, the pain. There's something wacky. I'll not do that. I'll just leave well enough alone. Will I? Yes. So let's carry on singing. I'll not move the alerts. They're all tethered together in some sort of group. It's a terrible scene. But there's lots of folks here. Hello, Steve McCartney today, and to Joan. And good evening to you all. And yes, I hope Uncle Richard had a great time in a Lamborghini at 120 or 150 miles an hour, somewhere in that area. That would wake you up in the morning, wouldn't it? That sounds like great fun. Fantastic. I'm glad I got to celebrate. Okay, I got tunes to sing. I'm not farting about this week. And what are they called? And of course, you can pick some as well, but I'll get to them in a bit. I've got some to get off my chest here. Just stuff that I haven't done week in, week out. You know the rules, I guess. If I keep playing Richard Corey, we're eventually gonna get sick of that. But I got a James Taylor song in mind, and we've got the whole folkdope.com song list thing. That's sort of halftime. I say I'll blast on for about 40. What are we looking at? 46 minutes here, and then it'll be halftime, and then I'll take a wee, and then I'll sing tunes. Sing your tunes. Right. So. Hope you can hear okay. Sounds okay to me. Do me wrong, do me right. Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light. Oh no, headphones be damned. Save your goodbyes for the morning light. I was doing this so well earlier. Here we go. Do me wrong, do me right. Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light. But don't let me be lonely tonight. Say goodbye and say hello. It's sure enough good to see you. Now it's time to go. Don't say yes, but please don't say no. I don't want to be lonely tonight. Now go away then, damn you. Go on and do as you please. You ain't ever gonna see me getting down on my knees. I'm undecided and your heart's been divided. You've been turning my world upside down. Pick the hardest James Reid song you can find, James Taylor. Do me wrong, do me right. Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light, but don't let me be lonely tonight. I don't want to be lonely tonight. Oh no, no, I don't want to be lonely tonight. Boo, down with Dan. Get off the air. That's James Taylor. The story goes, Mum said, have a rich tea. It must be low blood sugar. Have a nibble. Collect myself here. Played that fine in the afternoon. The headphones kind of throw me a bit as well, but excuses. Sorry about that one, folks. Oh, they're all there. Hi, Norma. How you doing? Looks good. Sounds great. Thanks so much. Harry says, all right, Bob Dylan's 79 today. Great stuff. I didn't know that, Harry. So what date is it? When's he born? 24th of May. Yes, Bob Dylan's birthday. Okay, doke. Well, there we have it. Yeah, that song's wild. No. What is that meant to be? Some sort of D? Dun, 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 dun. Moving forward. Not looking back. Mistakes and all. I've other songs to sing, folks, and I'm going to look them up. It's called having a set list and not knowing where you put it. Loads of cool songs in the key of G, folks. These I can't mess up, honestly. Seriously. I don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never wanna let you go. 'Cause you started something, now can't you see? That ever since the day you had a hold on me. It's crazy, but it's true. I only wanna be with you. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do. I wanna spend each moment of the day with you. Now look what happened with just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this. It's crazy, but it's true. I only wanna be with you. You stopped and smiled at me, asked if I'd care to dance. I fell into your open arms. I didn't stand a chance. Now hear me talking, I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, baby, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, oh, can't you see? That ever since the day you had a hold on me. It's crazy, but it's true. I only wanna be with you. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. I only wanna be with you. Thank you, Richard. You stopped and smiled at me, asked if I'd care to dance. Well, I fell into your open arms. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, hear me talking, I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, baby, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, oh, can't you see? That ever since the day you had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. I said no matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. Nice. Okay. Dusty Springfield, as well we know. Thank you, Ryan, and thank you, Roger, for hitting the like button. Say, folks, this is the 10th week of me getting all this wired up, and really appreciate your company these last few weeks, and the emails and comments, and so I want to get a look at them all on a Monday, and well, it's keeping me going right enough. It's good fun, and I'm glad that you are out there tuning in. Do, if you like this, you know, share it around and whatever else. I think Facebook has that tendency of bottlenecking it a wee bit, but it's getting cool, it's getting fun. We're getting like a nice sort of combination of interactiveness. There's Raymond in the house. I can pretty much see it off the screen. I'm not seeing the Facebook screen you're seeing, if you like, or even the Instagram, or what am I rambling about? The chat's there. William's there. Angie's 13 again. A lot of family in tonight. There's Ali Pearson in Zambia. And Steve's listening with his mum, Mary. How are you doing? That's good times. Thank you, Steve. And love to your mum and your family, your sister and your brothers. Mum's going to ring Ali tomorrow. Well, fancy that. Tell the world. That's fine. I'm going to sing an R.E.M. tune. Martha Hopple and the game of life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Andy Kaufman in a wrestling match. Yeah, 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 yeah. Monopoly 21, checkers and chess. Fred Blessy and the breakfast mess. Let's play Twister, let's play Risk. I'll see you in heaven if you make the list. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Hey, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. Moses went walking with the staff of wood. Newton got beamed by the apple good. Egypt was troubled by the horrible asp. Mr. Charles Darwin had the gall to ask. Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Hey, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we having fun? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. Here's a little message for the never believer. Here's a little ghost for the offering. Here's a truck stop instead of St. Peter. Mr. Andy Kaufman's gone wrestling. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Hey, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, then nothing is cool. Yeah, I'll get through one song without a mistake, I tell you. We'll get there. One of these days. Aye, okay. Thank you. His request. Grand and dandy. Got a little request there. Through the letterbox. Kadir, how are you, mate? Thank you, Phil. Philip Strain. Kadir, you were saying hello to me on Instagram, I think, but I just can't feed it into that wee chat, so you're better off on the chat. It's just the way Instagram is. They haven't done the deal with Restream, so it's all remotely rigged. And John's on YouTube as well. Good times. And Frank from Plech in Bavaria is joining us. How you keeping, Frank? Aye. Hope you are all doing all right. Pop these things on once in a while to hear that it's all still plugged in. Got a wee request there, as I say, from Uncle, so I'd like to dedicate this to Uncle Richard. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such custom as yours I could have any day. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I pulled out of my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskies and wines of the best, and the words that I told you were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me as oft times before, no, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. All right, thank you, so. We drink of water. Hey, a new Facebook follow. Thank you very much, Helen McKay, for choosing to follow me on Facebook. That's a big help. Well, it's good for you as well. It means you can find out when I'm next at this malarkey. More than likely, next Sunday. Glad you're liking that. That's great. I'm glad you're enjoying that. That's Helen, who you got the record, haven't you? You got the coffee shop. I see a wee coffee icon there in your chat. I was trying to send a few emails to the wider, to cast a wider net, as I say. Few people who bought my record, I had their email addresses, so perhaps you've intercepted one of these and decided that you would tune in to find out what all the fuss was about. So appreciate that. I don't need to put the lid on it. I'm going to continue to drink it. Put it somewhere I'm not going to spill all over the place. Radio. Oh dear. A little bit closer, folks. While we're rattling through them. Oh, you just love coffee, Grant. Well, I do know someone who bought my record and sells coffee, so I'll try and network you there. Gonna change keys here, kids. All these songs in G will get a bit old quick enough, won't they? Let's see what I had in mind here. was born in a crossfire hurricane, and I cried at my mom in the driving rain. But it's all right. In fact, it's a gas. Yeah, it's all right. I'm jumping jack flash. It's a gas, gas, gas. I was raised by a bearded, toothless hack. I was schooled with a strap right across my back. But it's all right, all right. In fact, it's a gas. Yeah, it's all right. I'm jumping jack flash. It's a gas, gas, gas. Woo! Uh-huh. Whoa. Uh-huh. I was drowned, I was washed up and left for dead. I fell down at my feet and I saw they bled. Whoa, I frowned at the crumbs and the crust of bread. I was crowned with a spike right through my head. Whoa, but it's all right, all right. In fact, it's a gas. Yeah, it's all right. I'm jumping jack flash. It's a gas, gas, gas. It's all right, all right. In fact, it's a gas. Yeah, it's all right. I'm jumping jack flash. It's a gas, gas, gas. Woo. Uh-huh. Whoa. Uh-huh. Where's that capo? Oh, looky here. That's sleeping while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I know it needs sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how you were diverted, you were perverted too. I look at you all and I notice it's turning while my guitar gently weeps. mistake, we must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody showed you how to unfold your love. I don't know how no one controlled you. They bought and sold you. La da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da na na na, la da na. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how no one controlled you. They bought and sold you. I don't know why you were diverted. You were perverted too. I look from the wings at the play you are staging, while my guitar gently weeps. Was I'm sitting here doing nothing but aging. Still my guitar gently weeps. A rich tea biscuit for what ails you. So folks, I got out a wee bit more this week. Did a little bit of Postman Pat today, or what day was it? Wednesday or something like that. Got over to William's house because he's just been so generous. He had it coming. So unfortunately William was also out getting a bit of fresh air himself, but kindly his wife allowed me to come inside and play upon his father's Avalon, a dusty archtop, nice F-shaped cutaways. Not Avalon as can't you see? Avalon from ours, but perhaps, I don't know the origin of the guitar, I'm not sure. Well, I know it's a very old guitar. I know William told me that his father had swapped it in the 1940s for a fishing rod. And I must say, William, your house is absolutely fantastic. I was just really blown away by the lovely kind of vintagey decor. You know, Dawn led me into this little room where you've got sort of like, I can't quite recall. You're thinking like Bisto, you know, those kind of like tin Bisto advertisements and plaques and stuff like that. Just lovely, ornate kind of cool looking bric-a-brac. I loved it. I thought it was really sweet. So thank you very much for allowing me to have a wee muck about on the guitar. Under other circumstances, we'll probably, I'd love to come around and have a beer and have a proper go at the thing so you can get a tune out of it. But I was in a hurry as when I'm doing the Postman Pat. I'd be a terrible postman. I'd get about 4 letters delivered, and the rest would just be me yakking to people. So I got about 4 things dropped off, and that's if they're going to the right house. Helen McKay, thank you very much for liking and sharing and following and all the rest of it. You're an absolute Facebook legend. You're hitting all the right buttons. For example, I went to Joan and Malcolm's, but via a detour. Like, I'd read an email, I went, oh, that's your address. Right, I know where that is. For those of us in Bangor. their address was on Station Road. I'm like, oh, Station Road, I know that well. And drove to Railway View Street behind the station. And then got my phone out and went, right, which number is it? This isn't Station Road, this is Railway View Street. Meanwhile, oh well, big old hill this hill is. And I'm like, right, well, okay, I'll drive on up and out of the wee Grays Hill roundabout and onward to Carnally direction. And I'm halfway up the hill thinking about my next direction. When, what do I say? Huge big white transit van blocking this hill and loading up the back with, like, I don't know, they'd been out chopping down someone's hedge or something like that. And it's like a tiny wee narrow street, so all the cars are parked on the left and there's room enough for one car in one direction. And I guess most people, I don't know which way they attack it from, but this transit just threw me. So I'm like, I'm either going to stay here for half an hour and then figure out how we get out of here, or I'm going to gently reverse down a hill, and a long, long hill at that. So I'm just like, meanwhile, there comes a taxi behind me to drop off a lady from Asda. So, oh, the fun of not bothering to check where I was going, where the address in question is before I presume. So never presume. But yes, William, lovely house, and putting a name to a face. That you're Gary McQuillan's pal and all the rest of it, and you met me at Stacey's wedding. All excellent stuff. So let's crack on with tunes. Johnny was lost in code. Oh no, in the Matrix. Well, there it is. Johnny, as we know, or have, if you recall, is working hard on a Northern Ireland music database, and once he programs it in one language, then he changes his mind, decides to scrap that language and learn another one. Isn't that it, Johnny? Right, what else am I singing here? I've got some Dylan coming at yous. This tune's called Honey, Just Allow Me One More Chance to Get Along With You. Happy birthday, Bobby Dylan. Where's this? Is this A or G? It's worn off. On the side, it's in G. And thanks, Harry, for recommending the Fairport Convention thingy. I need these headphones out of the way. Sorry. The Fairport documentary, I think it was just called Festival, isn't that it? And yeah, Danielle was kind enough to hear my heed my request to pretty much record it on her Sky hard drive, and then we got to look at it through the week, and it's a good show. Yeah. There's other footage definitely out there. Let me have a quick look around. I have a DVD. I have a Dylan DVD lurking around with loads of other stuff that doesn't feature in that. I'll see if I can dig it out in half time. Wrong key. Right key. Oh, honey, just allow me one more chance to get along with you. Honey, just allow me one more chance, I'll do anything for you. Well, I've been walking down a road with my head in my hands. I'm looking for a woman, needs a worried man. Just a one kind favor I'll ask of you. Allow me just a one more chance. Oh, honey, just allow me one more chance to ride your airplane. Honey, just allow me one more chance to ride your passenger train. I've been looking all over for a girl like you. I can't find nobody, so you'll have to do a one kind favor I'll ask of you. Allow me just a one more chance. Oh, honey, just allow me one more chance to get along with you. Honey, just allow me one more chance, I'll do anything for you. I've been looking for a woman anywhere, no man, like looking for needles lost in the sand. Just a one-count favor, I'll ask you, allow me just a one more chance. Well, a one-count favor, I'll ask you, allow me just a one more chance. Folks, this is a tune called If It Makes You Happy by Sheryl Crow. Don't know if I need the harmonica, but it's rhyming X, so what's the harm? I've been a long way from here. Put on a poncho, played for mosquitoes, and drank till I was thirsty again. I come around the hard way. Bring you comics in bed, scrape the mold off your bread, and serve you French toast again. Okay, we get along. But what if right now everything's wrong? Now if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Low, real low down. Listen to Coltrane, derail your own train. Well, who hasn't been there before? Well, I come around the hard way. Bring you comics in bed, scrape the mold off your bread, serve you French toast again. Well, okay, I still get stoned. I'm not the kind of guy you take home. Well, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? If it makes you happy, can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you? I've been long way from here. Listen to Coltrane. Well, who hasn't been there before? Well, okay, we get along. But what if right now everything's wrong? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you? Why the hell are you so sad? Why the hell are you so sad? can barely remember my own name tonight, folks, let alone the words and chords to songs I've been playing for the last 10 years. So I don't know. Oh, sorry about that. I'm obviously not eating enough. What's a good brain food here? There's some nut. I'm missing some oil, presumably. It's probably in a nut of some sorts. Thanks so much. Kadir is enjoying it nonetheless. So, words, you know. It's only words, and words is all I have to forget. Right, we got a clock off here for anyone who's listened to us on the Instagram. We're about 5 minutes, and then I gotta there's a particular way you need to switch it off, otherwise the bombs all start dropping. So I'm gonna give you one of those ones, and then wee 5-minute breather. What? Plenty of requests, and keep the chat coming in. And thanks for watching me on all the wherever you are seeing me from. Thanks for being with me. What's another good tune here? I'm thinking Sittin in the Dock. Sittin in the Dock on the Bay. It's for the yachters out there who were told they couldn't sail, and there was a big yachting competition going to come into Bangor in June. They had me booked for 3 days. That was going to be nice. That's on ice. So but I saw a boat sail past the window today, so I think the marina's getting there. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Now I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I had nothing to live for. Seems like nothing's gonna come my way. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do. Guess I'll sit here, remain the same. Oh, I'm just sitting here resting my bones, and my loneliness won't leave me alone. 10,000 miles I've roamed just to make this dock my home. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. you folks on Instagram, if you just want to stick around, come join us on Facebook or YouTube or something. There's links to all my socials up there, but it's gonna knock us off, so I gotta say goodbye to Instagram here, kids. How do I do that? Turn off yellow duck. Can't even find it. But then yeah, save and finish. So bye Instagram, lots of love. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, blurbity blurb. See you there. Thanks, and I'm gonna be done with done with Instagram. We're taking a wee breather, and songs, plenty more to come. You lucky few who have opted for a non portrait based platform. I'm gonna slabber about Instagram now. I just see this thing here. Do you notice how, like, if you're filming a row of people, there's this technique, it's ancient, called landscape. Yeah, I had a friend film something, 3 performers playing, and they held the thing in portrait mode, and then had to just back away till they could actually fit them in. Wait, no, you did it. Yeah, like that. Landscape. Insane. Like the way a TV is. We've only been watching them how many decades? I don't know. So we don't need really that wee silly timer anymore. I can say bye bye timer, bye bye, and away it goes. And I'm gonna make a cup of tea, and I'm gonna see you in 10. I'm just gonna turn on the tunes. But stick around, please, and go to that folk dope place to pick a song if you so desire. So, catch you in a little minute. It goes like this. How do I do that other thing? Turn on some music. Give us a wee second. I'll put some background noise on. When my hard drive wakes up. Come on, hard drive. Alright, 2 seconds. das Music, like so. Lovely little DJ fade there. Not. And kill yellow duck and make it so that you can see my ugly mug once more. Hello. So, let's just gather our thoughts. I have a cup of tea and tell me what you've been at. And I'll do likewise. What have I missed in the chatteth? Broad daylight at 8:40 p.m. Martin's there. Both our windows face west. Nice. Martin in Alaska, isn't it? Broad daylight at 8:40 p.m. And in Alaska, that's saying something, I guess. Yeah, powerful. How are you, Martin? It's been a couple of weeks. Hope you're keeping all right through it all. John's in the house. Mr. McLaughlin. How you keeping, John? Any goss? I tell you, this has been a week of eating. Good eating, like, but I need to get on that push bike a bit more this week coming, I'd say. We had what did you have? There's a very nice Nepalese restaurant in Bangor, and obviously I wish them well. They're a good place and they do good food, so I don't want to take food out of their mouths. But we worked out how to make I guess it's my favorite dish of theirs, whether it's their signature dish or not, I don't know. Vegetable Manchurian meat. They're not meatballs. They could be meatballs, but they're not. The best ones, they do chicken versions, and then they do these kind of like cabbage and coriander and carrot and all that. Those things, once you get coriander sauce, stacks and stacks of ginger, stacks and stacks of garlic, and a bit of soy sauce, and some green chilies, turn that into a sauce, fire a bunch of it. You basically go to IKEA and get the vegetarian meatballs there, and then just oven them, and then you are sorted. We had that and had some raspberry pavlova afterwards, and then we tried playing that game. Can I just close the door here, Ted? Just for slightly less ambience. We then tried to play that game on Steam, brought to you by Jackbox, which is basically like trying to defuse bombs and stuff, but it's cooperative, and your phone is giving instructions, and so is player 2, 3, and 4, and you have to sort of put your heads together against the clock, defuse a bomb, and all our we weren't very successful that time. It's like all the blood from our brains was now in our stomachs processing all the lovely food, and we just blew up repeatedly for about half an hour until we just threw the head up. Said, nope, tonight's not the night for defusing bombs. And went back to watching Ozark. So there was that. Hank Williams, wow. Lost Highway, that's a great suggestion, Harry. I would love to get a yodel on. And one of these days I will. That's a lovely song. Do Re Mi by Woody Guthrie. You'd have to look that one up. What's this? Best lyric of the night. My loneliness won't leave me alone. So I sang that, did I? My loneliness won't leave me alone. What was that song out of? I don't know. What all did I sing? Oh, I Sittin in the Dock of the Bay, right. And my loneliness won't leave me alone. There you go, right. Okay. We any, what do you call them? Not too many suggestions. That's good. I'll just sing what I want to sing then. Sometimes I get plagued. Assuming the form's working. Not plagued in a bad way, but just like it could be inundated and then I wouldn't get to make any decisions. They'd all be made for me. Sometimes that's a good thing. But I think Kate wanted a Bob Marley song. I believe it was last week, but who's counting? No, it was Angie. Sorry, Angie wanted it. This one's gonna go just fine. I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our head. We'll share a shelter of a single bed. We'll share the same room. Do-do-do-do-do. And Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? I got to know now. I got to know now. I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with a roof right over our head. We'll share a shelter of a single bed. We'll share the same room, and Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? I got to know now. I got to know now. I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love you and treat you right. Thanks for joining me, folks. Thank you, Beth and Fallon, for hitting the like button there. Hope this is coming through loud and clear. Hit you with a few tunes here. Buddly bong, ba da bo. Do 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 do. La la. There was the words to "While My Guitar Gently Weeps," while I butchered it. I know. I'm not playing the guitar enough, obviously. Farting about in After Effects to make wee animated tip jars. It's not what the customer wants. They want songs, not masked animations. Like, yeah, well. Folks, do hit me with a suggestion or two if you have anything in mind. What have we asked for? That was for Ali wanted. Bill Withers. Oh no, Bill Withers was up, coming up. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Well, I know, 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 I know how to leave a young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone, only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Oh, life, it's bigger than you, and you are not me. The lengths that I would go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much, I haven't said enough. That's me in the corner, that's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep an eye on you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much, I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing, I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper, every waking hour, I'm choosing my confession, trying to keep an eye on you, like a bird lost and blinded fool. Oh no, I've said too much, I haven't said enough. Consider this the hint of the century. Consider this the strip that brought me to my knees pale. What if all these fantasies come flailing around? Oh no, no. I thought that I heard you laughing, I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try, but that was just a dream. Try and lie and die in silence. That was just a dream, just a dream, just a dream. That's me in the corner, that's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep an eye on you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much, I haven't said enough. I thought that I heard you laughing, I thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. All right, well, that wasn't so bad now, was it? That was rapid eye movement as well. And we're getting the hang of this yet. I'm glad Own Up and Three Chord Song are ever popular, and Dream Within a Dream. Well, believe it or not, I had I was under the impression that loads of suggestions. DD, any DD. Wouldn't this just be the night where I butcher all the covers that I know well and just flawlessly play my own? Whereas usually it's the other way around. But I'll certainly have a go at a couple of tunes of my own. Thank you for the suggestions. And what about the chance of House of the Rising Sun? But yes, I've had a go at Own Up and Three Chord Song. Three Chord Song, yeah. Did it last week. But every time I have a go at Own Up, I seem to like, I don't know. You definitely need to feed off people. It's not putting the hairs in the back of my, raising the hairs in the back of my neck. Shared to Facebook by Jerry McCulloch. Thank you very much. That's very kind, Jerry. It's a people thing, I think. I don't know. I'll get a version where I'm like, or a rendition where I'm like, that's right, that's the way to play it. You gave it something. Some songs you get your teeth into and you know it's communicating a feeling, you know. Not all the time though, but that's what I try to do, is pick the song that I've got a feeling for at the moment. But so of those suggestions, yeah, of those suggestions, folks, Brown Eyed Girl, it hasn't been done in donkey's ages. Any chance of Imagine? Probably not, James. I haven't done Cinnamon Girl in a good wee while, actually, Claire, so let's give that a blarst as well. And I was going to do maybe Public Nuisance, so let's try and stop waffling and start singing. Hey. It was sunny in the morning, folks. That is how it all began. Apparently. It was sunny in the morning, and that's how it all began. I was hoping to go busking. That had always been the plan. So I set off for town now. Listen close to what ensued. This here's just the story of how I got those public nuisance blues. I had hardly started strumming. No, I'd barely sung a word, when along came confrontation, not enjoying what he heard. He told me I was over, how I had no right to play. If you ain't got a license, son, you'd better be gone on your way. Now he wasn't a policeman, or a lawyer, or a judge, just another little Hitler with a temper and a grudge. He wore a walkie-talkie, part of mall security, but that was halfway up the street, so what the hell had that to do with me? I never thought I'd ever be accused, but no matter what I tried to say or do, I was a public nuisance. I got those public nuisance blues. So I went to the town hall to validate the news. Do I really need a permit? Whoa, just to sing the blues. I asked in each department, I even asked the mayor, who responded, to be honest, you're free to play the guitar anywhere. Thank you. But she wouldn't let me quote her, 'cause it was only a hunch. So she said to leave it with her, and she'd call me after lunch. But as the afternoon passed by, I didn't hold out much hope. Am I already too late? Am I already on that slippery slope? Well, let me see. I ain't no shoplifter, my arms aren't strong enough. I don't vandalize or loiter, harass, hustle, or bluff. All I do is sing for loose change from people passing by. I know the world's gone crazy lately, but how is that a crime? I never thought I'd ever be accused, but no matter what I tried to say or do, I was a public nuisance. I got those public nuisance blues. The next time I see that guy, I'll speak the truth. He's got it back to front and misconstrued. He's a public nuisance. He's got those public nuisance blues. Boing. Thank you. That's one of mine. From Singing Homemade Music. Hope you liked that one. Tell me, folks, if there's anything wrong with the sound levels. Because I never know till it's all over, and then I go, wow, that guitar could have gone up. That could have done this. That's too much. That's not enough. Just give it a wee crank for luck, huh? All right. Alan's in the house again. I think you were, let me read your bit here, Alan. New follower. Spent a week catching up on my YouTube repertoire. Loved your live album. Play as many of them as you can. Your work is really great. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you rummaging through the archive, as it were. And yeah, folks, for all the folks who are sort of cross-pollinating and jumping into YouTube or Twitch or for anything for that matter, that's really appreciated. And there's lots to be discovered. Off Dan's first album, quite right it was. I'm trying to then, especially if it's a song like Kiss Goodbye or something like that, where I'll certainly sing you the acoustic rendition of me blattering away here, but I want to link you to the real deal, because there was a lot of help and support. There was a lot of talented additional musicians added to create the final product. So I know some folk go, it's all great, you had a drummer and you had a pianist and so on, but I just like it when you played it on your own. You're like, now you tell me, now I made 100 quid in the hole, I haven't paid all these session players, but life, you know. All right. So there we go. As I say, this is the 10th stream since records began. Holding this 10. This is 10 by Pearl Jam. No real relevance Don't know. Well, I could play you Black off 10 if you really, really wanted, but all sounds great. Turning up to 11. Laughy face. Thank you, Matt. We're gonna do House of the Rising Sun, so there'd be no need for Own Up this week, I'd say. As with other weeks, I will simply link you as if you like. Where's Own Up? Well, there's a sweet video of all these black and white noir looking, what do you call them? Pictures, which work quite well with it. And B, it's on YouTube somewhere. I will find you a link and you will go, thank you, Dan. Maybe. But then I'll sing House of the Rising Sun. This won't take a moment. If I can type correctly. Request. Yeah, check out this video if you haven't had the chance. Own Up is a pretty strong song. Nice. What I mean is it's got a strong sentiment. And I will fire it into the chat here. If you're on YouTube, you don't need to go anywhere. You can simply look for the video. But that's a link to the recording, and there's lyrics in there, and at the very, very top of that is also a link to the video. So, convenience. All right. Times are changing. Claire, I would love to. I'm probably going to have a trying to play you the... what does it look like? It's got a... Guess that song, Claire. I can be happy the rest of my life with my cinnamon girl. A dreamer of pictures, I run in the night. You'll see us together chasing the moonlight, my cinnamon girl. Silver saxes, a bass with a bow. The drummer relaxes and waits between shows for a cinnamon girl. A dreamer of pictures, I run in the night. You'll see us together chasing the moonlight, my cinnamon. Some money now, I'm gonna make it somehow. I need another chance. You see, a baby loves to dance. Yeah, 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 woo. Still remember a bit of it. Neil Young, of course. So, we'll keep it upbeat, we'll keep it happy, we'll bust down, we'll go down to House of the Rising Sun, you know, it's all about the flow. But also, folks, this is good news, and this is actually, I haven't even told I haven't even told my mum and dad about this, so this is, talk about exclusive. Last Monday, after our stream, I got an email, and the email happened to be from a producer from the BBC Radio Ulster of the show. It's called The Ticket, and it's presented by Kathy Clegston, I believe her surname is. And basically, The Ticket's a new little program that they've put together during the lockdown to kind of keep you abreast of podcasts and of how podcasts, movie reviews, just things to keep you alive and entertained during it all. And I think the producer came across, well, I know he came across my stream, but I don't know how he came across it, but he emailed and said, you're a good example of someone who's cracking on with making the best of a bad situation and playing tunes, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. And thrilled as I was, and obviously nervous as all hell about conducting an interview, I agreed, and they phoned me on Tuesday, and we did a wee chat. And it was supposed to go out this Thursday gone there, and then he emailed to say, actually, we're going to push it back, he says, to the following Thursday, because they wanted to give it a little more time. They wanted to give it a bit more of a slot, which I thought was brilliant. They were like, this is not Dan Waffle, but actually this is worth, I think there's about 4 features a program, so they're all about 10 a piece. So maybe it was worth hearing. So good news, folks. I'm just going to copy the link to her program, Kathy Clugston, The Ticket, and it's Thursday this week. For you to tune in, and it'll be on the catch up anyway, because I went to that link and listened to Katie Richardson describing how she's doing like online choir, doing an online choir here, there, and everywhere. So okay, it was fantastic. I was sort of sleeping there. Monday night I'd agreed to do the call, and then I was awake all night going, oh God, what if she asked me this? Your brain's like, think on your feet, and you're like, Dan, just have a conversation. Okay, if it comes out garbage, they'll just edit it out, and if they just edit it all out, then don't worry about that either. So that's happy times. And then, as I say, maybe next Sunday there's listeners or radio listeners who'll join us next Sunday for a flipping for all of this. So that's why I'm trying to be concise and professional, and it's working. I'm gonna sing you this Beach Boys tune as well. Take a guitar and practice for next week. So what have we tuned to this rank amateur for? Don't be afraid to try the greatest sport around. Those who don't just have to put him down. Just paddle out, turn around and raise, and baby, that's all there is to the coastline craze. And when you catch a wave, you'll be sitting on top of the world. Not just a fad, 'cause it's been going on so long. All the surfers going strong, they said it wouldn't last too long. They'll eat their words with a fork and spoon, and watch them, they'll hit the road and all be surfing soon. And when you catch a wave, they'll be sitting on top of the world. Hey, hey! Catch a wave, you'll be sitting on top of the world. So take a lesson from a top-notch surfer boy. Get yourself a big board and don't you treat it like a toy. coastline crazing. When you catch a wave, you'll be sitting on top of the way up there on the top of the world. Catch a wave, you'll be sitting on top of the way up there on the top of the world. Catch a wave, you'll be sitting on top of the world. Do 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 do. More party or elbow down? Haha, cheers, man. I'm gonna give you a couple more originals here, why not? This is the way it always was. Not a lot of change around here because this is the way it's always been. A dream within a dream within a dream. Oh, my money, it don't go far. Got to the bottom of the penny jar. Better go pawn my granddad's watch. Traded in fast for online stocks. Precious metal, what's it worth? 1 billion years beneath the earth. Find it, mine it, polish it bright. It'll only end up in a landfill site. Well, my girl got a PhD, a master's and a first-class degree. You ought to see how fast she can read. It's no secret she's smarter than me. Looking for work, but it's hard to find. They're saying she's overqualified. 5 months later, still on the dole. Primetime TV took its toll. Says she's gonna be the next Sheryl Cole. This is the way it always was. Not a lot of change round here because this is the way it's always been. A dream within a dream within a dream. Well, I knew a kid in a suicide cult. He survived, but it wasn't his fault. Stayed up late and then he overslept. Forgot about the pledge all the others kept. They're all gone, only he remains. A one-way ticket on the astral plane. And now he keeps talking conspiracies. They're blowing his mind like a summer breeze. I got a mystic sister with a crystal ball, painted nails and a gypsy shawl. Well, what are the odds? How'd she know that? Burn the witch and drown her cat. Was she faking or was she for real? Desperate measures never fail. Oh, the world keeps turning, gradually I'm learning. Oh, she keeps on spinning, no end and no beginning. But this is the way it always was. Not a lot of change round here because this is the way it's always been. A dream within a dream within a dream. you like that, folks. One of my own there. I give you. There's another lovely rendition here, recorded. A recording. I'll just dig it up. Quickly hand it over to you. Basically, if you're looking around in that Bandcamp area, you can go back, use the backspace button, and thanks, Steph. It's really nice to see you, Steph, this week, and have a wee chat at the door, and get you a poster and an LP. And Keith Farr's in the house with the backflipping Vega. Cheers, buddy. So what's the crack with your new amplifier? I said, is that coming? Is that still to come, or ordered and awaiting, or have you got your hands on it yet? Because it looked like a stock photo. On the way, is it? You got a lot of use out of the Laney, didn't you? For Keith being the lead guitarist of the Dirtbirds. If you didn't know that, a worthy Bangor-based garage punk rock outfit. Isn't that so? Alright. Something's going numb here, I'm not sure what it is. Let's get back to the chat here, folks. Helen's still enjoying herself. Thank you, Raymond. And the crowd goes wild, yes. The virtual crowd. Yeah, there's probably more covers in me here. Or is it, would you call them originals? I'm gonna go into the key E for starters, because it's a nice key to be. I'll start building a house for you in June. I'll start building a house for you in June. Oh, I'll start building a house for you in June. Maybe by next May it'll be ready to move into. I'd do it all in the 11th hour. It's a wonder I've even come this far. I'll say for a rainy day in June. I'll say for a rainy day in June. Oh, I'll say for a rainy day in June. Maybe by next May I'll have enough to survive the monsoon. I've looked high and I've looked low, checked under 100 stones, searching for my four-leaf clover. If you find it, please let me know. I'll quit all my bad habits in June. I'll quit all my bad habits in June. Oh, I'll quit all my bad habits in June. But long before May, I'll be howling at the next full moon. Woo-hoo. Born in October, oh, I'm a Scorpio, but don't ask me what that means. I swear I don't know. All I know for sure is I won't go very far, because I lost my four-leaf clover. If you find it, please let me know. Ready, please? All right. Woo-hoo. Folks, that's Four-Leaf Loser. That's off that Live in Donegal thing. I got the posters made here. A few of you managed to procure. I managed to get some poster tubes. We saw that the other week. That was shot in Donegal, recorded in Donegal with the help of. Well, basically, I got another good news thing along the way during lockdown, whereby that was done in the Ballor Arts Centre. Find out more by going to folkdope.com and reading the little blurb at the top of the page about that. Anyway, Dean, who organises the Ghost Light sessions, emailed me recently to say that they'd procured funding from the Irish Arts Council, and that with that money they were able to like pay for some of their favourite songs or sessions from the Ghostlight sessions to be mixed and mastered. And they kindly handed me this little zip folder of songs and said, over to you, you can do with that what you will. Just remember to credit the Irish Arts Department. Unbeknownst to them, because the sound engineer had gone and sent me the songs, I'd already made a botched job attempt at mixing them anyway, so now I have two mixes. A good mix, which you haven't heard, and my mix, which is up on YouTube and Spotify. But nevertheless, that's good news as well. I would like to get some CDs or something. I know no one's interested in CDs, but one of these days you can have two mixes and you can make your minds up and which you prefer. So I invite you, if you like a poster, now that I have tubes, if you live beyond the Bangor area, to go to folkdope / let's just look it up, because there's always the chance of it being completely me sending you in the wrong direction. If I can see that I'm sending you to the right place. There we go, it's probably like that, is it? But the posters look really nifty, and you only need like a wee IKEA frame for that to... There it is. Ross, my housemate, has one, and he took a nice picture on it for his Instagram, and he has a better camera than I, and therefore I asked him would he share the photo with me, and used it to put in the website to show you what it would look like if you got it framed. It looks pretty cool. Now so that's a big help if you want a souvenir to go on your wall. And for anybody who's been chucking me cash along the way, I've been going, have that anyway, because that's awfully kind. Let's sing more Dylan. It's his birthday, don't you know? Bong, as he whacks the microphone with a set of headphones. Would you like to hear... Dedicate this one to Dean Maywood. He is a really nice guy. He's from Donegal, and he did kindly invite me to that session. I don't get gigs down south, or up south if you like, too often, so that was nice to go over there and play for his crowd. And it's a really cool little arts centre, the Ballor Arts Centre. And I also had the pleasure of meeting Blackbird and Crow, and they're just a force of nature, two-piece girl and guy blues folks. She's just a really good singer, and Stephen's a really nice, really good guitarist, really nice people. And Dean's been to Fealties before, singing his own originals, so look Dean Maywood up if you're that way inclined. If you're traveling to North Country Fair, where the wind hits heavy on the borderline, remember me to one who lives there, for she once was a true love of mine. If you're going when snowflakes storm, when the rivers freeze and summer ends. Please see for me she wears a coat so warm to keep her from the howling wind. Please see for me if her hair's hanging long, if it falls and flows all down her breast. Please see for me if her hair's hanging long, for that's the way I remember her best. Oh, I wonder if she remembers me at all. Many times I have often prayed in the darkness of my nights, in the brightness of my days. So if you're traveling to North Country Fair, where the wind hits heavy on the borderline, remember me to one who lives there, for she once was a true love of mine. Yay. Yes, I said about the posters, thanks to Dean. What I basically did was finally work out what it would be to send to Europe or America, so, or England for that matter. So a couple of them, I sent a couple out locally, up to Newton Abbey, over to Stephen, and out to Malile, to Christian, and they got there safe enough. So the funny thing about it, of course, is, you know, you can send from like John O'Groats to Strabane or Land's End to Strabane, that's in the UK, but, and it'll be like whatever it is. I love rambling about the postage, don't I? But getting it over to Dean, and they'll be like, whoa, oh my goodness, mate, that's Europe, that's miles away, that's not 330, that's 780. You're like, could I not just, I think I might just send it to someone in Strabane and say, look, if you're away for a picnic, or if you're away over the border to do your shopping, or you're away to see your granny or something, could you not throw that at Dean's house? Although, you know what they're like, they've no postcodes, so his is called the Pan somewhere. You know, the postmen are just psychic around those parts. You miss clapping. Oh, thank you, Neil. Oy. I miss hearing clapping, I must say. Let me see. The other songs coming my way. Oh dear. Dong 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 dong. Do you know what I have here? Oh, you'll be excited about this. It's called a tuner. He's about to use it. Oh, he's not actually. It's not plugged in. Would that have meant that the guitar wasn't coming through all this time? Do you think? Huh. Yes. Yes, Raymond. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone, though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything that's nice, please don't talk at all, that's my advice. You go your way, I'll go mine, it's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. It makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone, though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything that's nice, please don't talk at all, that's my advice. You go your way, I'll go mine, it's best that we do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. It makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. That wasn't a finisher. It is a finisher, yeah, true, but I'm not done yet. I'm still waiting to play a song that doesn't, or I don't make a mistake. This is why I don't do online teaching, because they'd be like, who's your teacher? Can I have his address instead? Alright. And I'll tell you one thing, I also learned, I practice these wee songs and then I turn up here and they all go out the window. What about this, who do they call them? The Arctic Monkeys, Stephen was after. And I was like, right, what's that again? 3 chords. 3 chords we're going to do. B minor, and a D, an E minor, and a D. Do you want to hear my best, who's he, where are they from? Where are they from, the Arctic Monkeys? Sheffield, isn't it? We get this one's a cool tune, gets me going once in a blue moon. I sing this, and it's called From Ritz, From the Ritz to the Rubble, because it's off their first album. You know the one. It's about the doorman, so Phil McKee, or Phil Strain if he's still watching, he might enjoy this one. Hasn't a door of mind at the minute, but it's a doorman song. Last night these 2 bouncers, one of them's alright, the other one's a hairy one. It's his way, no way, totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking to breathe, and now he step out of the queue. He don't want you to, he makes examples of, what am I doing? Singing it in the wrong key. Last night these 2 bouncers, one of them's alright, the other one's a scary one. It's no way, totalitarian. Damn it, I really wish I could sing you songs. Right, last night these 2 bouncers, one of them's alright, the other one's a scary one. It's his way, no way, totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking to breathe, and now he's tripped out of the queue. So step out of the queue, he makes examples of you. There's nothing you can do. You finally go through to the bit where you pay, and you realize then that it's finally the time to walk past 10,000 eyes in the line, and you can swap jumpers and make another move. And still in your brain you got something to prove to all the smirking faces and the boys in black. Why can't it be pleasant? Why can't he have a laugh? He's got his hand on your chest, he wants to give you a dove, but secretly I think he wants it all to kick off. He wants arms flying everywhere and balls as well. It's just something to talk about, a story to tell. Well, I'm so glad they turned us all away, we'll put it down to fate. I said 1,000 million things that I could never say this morning. Got too deep, but how deep is too deep? Last night, this town's a different town today. This town's a different town to what it was last night. You couldn't have done that on a Sunday. Yeah, that girl's a different girl today. That girl's a different girl to when you kissed last night. You couldn't have done that on a Sunday. Of course not. Oh, I'm so glad they turned us all away. We'll put it down to fate. I said 1,000 million things that I could never say this morning. Oh, I'm so glad they turned us all away. We'll put it down to fate. I drank 1,000 million things I could never drink this morning. Yeah, last night what we talked about made so much sense, but now the haze is ascending, it don't make no sense anymore. Yeah, last night what we talked about made so much sense, but now the haze is ascending, it don't make no sense anymore. Oh. As I lay, you get the idea. Right. I know you're listening, but I'm sorry I'm making a meal of this. It's just my own wee head here. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. Thank you, Ross. And it's been the ruin of many poor girls and me, oh God. Jerry. My mother was a tailor. She sewed these new blue jeans. My sweetheart was a gambler, Lord, down gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only pleasure he gets out of life is when he's rambling from town to town. Oh, tell my baby sister not to do what I have done, but shun that house in New Orleans they call foot on the platform and the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. I'm going back to New Orleans. My race is almost run. I'm going back to end my life down in the rising sun. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many poor girls and me. Oh God, I'm one. Folks, thanks for coming out tonight and joining me on my Twitch, on my stream, on Twitch, or wherever you happen to be on. I've more ideas in the pipeline to keep this thing kind of rolling along here. There's some things I can do and there's some things I can't do, but one thing I can do is probably practice a few more songs so as to play them a bit better. But yes, it's a brave new world out there, folks, so I don't know, I'm thinking if the summer gets a little freer, then hopefully there's a few garden parties and stuff like that. I don't know if the bars are going to start up again, but I mean, garden parties and so forth. I was actually invited to a friend's garden party tonight. They were like, come out and play and blah-de-blah, but of course I was like, you know I do this thing on Sunday, don't you? Ah, you can tune in and I'll sing you songs if you make any requests and stuff, but I got a place to be, which is here. So, someone's, there's too many messages and too much stuff. I need to keep it analog here. Alright. Winding down though, perhaps. Is there anything I missed? Do you remember hearing me? That's it. Thanks, Christine. For if you're tagging Deborah, then the word gets around, you know. Okay. And if I've missed anything in the comments as it unfolds, then don't worry. I'll try and see it all the next day when I'm firing it, when I'm making the wee timestamps. Let's think of something here. The first verse is never easy, the curse of starting off. Sport for choice by all the wrongs, now righteously I scoff. But have I really got the balls to play the hand I'm dealt, when all I got's the worried blues, the worst I've ever felt? Everything is changing, all the politicians claim. All the times they are deranging, see me slowly go insane. Here's a ranting ragtime manifesto for a plan. Still haven't introduced myself. Hello, I'm Dolbro down. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Nature sure is beautiful, on that we all agree. The flora and the fauna growing oh so naturally. Certain kinds of plant life help to find a higher place. Sure, man made them illegal, but God don't make mistakes. When love is unconditional, like Mr. Hicks was taught, the war machine will cease to be, perish the thought. So for our own protection, they're forbidden contraband. I guess I must be tripping still. Hello, I'm Dolbro down. Give all the boys a weapon, make 'em proud and bold, following those protocols, always doing as they're told. Robocops and sentinels programmed to obey executive decisions in a million shades of gray. Machines cannot be reasoned with, they got no common sense. Try and start an argument, go on, see how far you get. The horror and hypnosis, it's all propaganda, and so I'm just gonna be myself. Hello, I'm Dolbro down. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I don't need fancy gadgets, nothing's built to last. Obsolete within a week, then throw it in the trash. I might have guessed they suppress the best technologies. Oh, I'll pay you back in kindness if you come and work for free. No need for all the price tags, we've enough to go around. The most effective methods buried somewhere underground. Let's redesign the future, the tools are in our hands. Check out the venusproject.com, endorsed by Dolbro down, I recommend it. Turn establishment and give up on my dream. Raise a pillow to my face and let out one last scream. Give in to the feeling that's been creeping for some time. Fight to keep my 9 to 5 by working 5 to 9. But everything keeps changing, there's nothing left to blame. Light yourself a candle, disappear inside the flame. There ain't no need to worry, babe, I hope you understand. I'm away to kill my ego now, say so long, Dolbro down. And that's about it, you know? What was she for Halloween? The ugliest girl you ever seen. Someday she will die alone. What was she for Valentine? A long forgotten concubine. Someday she will die for no one. She seems to me to know all the glitters is sour, all the lies in her place. Jesus saves old age, old age, old age. pretend you have no rivals. We all know that she's friendless. Spits at mirrors, not an issue. Just remove the hateful tissue. We all know that she's rageless. She seems to me to know all the glitters is sour, all that lies in her place. Jesus saves old age, old age, old age. Jesus saves old age. And then she begs and she says, pretty please, I'll make her pure again, I'll make her clean. No one knows she's Hester Prynne. Someone please tell Anne Boleyn. Chokers are back in again. Someday she won't have to fake it. Living will itself seem sacred. Someday she will just refuse. She seems to me to know all the glitters is sour, all that lies in her place. Jesus saves old age, old age, old age. Jesus saves old age, old age, old age. I'm sorry, so sorry. I'm sorry, so sorry. Folks, thank you. That's a tune. With a lot of resonance. For a lot of people, for a lot of different reasons. Some who like Nirvana, some who like Hole, some who like Jesus, some who like Hester Prynne. I believe she's a character from a novel. Can't remember who or what novel. But that's Old Age by Hole. We're gonna wind it down here. I'm gonna take a quick look at the old oh righto, Strabane Unplugged, Christine. Happy days, yeah. With Darren Docherty and his clan had me out there. And then we went to Letterkenny. That was 6 years ago. You had me. I went over to Letterkenny because I think a bar didn't have a Johnny Cash tribute one week, and I thought, well, we'll do a Bob Dylan tribute as well. Who could do that? And I think they thought, ask your man there. So I did mostly Dylan songs. Too much tumbleweeding, but nice to be out that neck of the woods. Anyway, it was maybe just the wrong kind of programming. But have I anything else to say? Hope you enjoyed this all. It's been I think the sound quality is great. Thank you, Angie. Have I missed anything? Man on the Moon and Honey, and yes, I've butchered my way through a fair few songs tonight. Brought my DVD back from my wee brother here. He lent me Zombieland 2. Can't believe it's 10 years since this came out, or since the first came out. Decent film, really decent watch, in case you're wondering. Good jokes, good story, good characters. Really enjoyed it. You see, we watched the first Zombieland way back when and enjoyed ourselves. Bill Murray had a cameo in it. And then a couple of years ago, Bill Murray was asked to participate in a movie called Only the Dead Only the Dead Don't Die, I think it's called. And I'm usually extremely skeptical when I go to the cinema. And I IMDb it and I Rotten Tomato it before I even contemplate putting my hand in my pocket to go and watch an absolute dog of a film. But I didn't do that. I went, Bill Murray wouldn't lead me astray. He wouldn't do a bad movie, would he? We watched this thing. It was going nowhere. It had cameos from like Iggy Pop because he already looks like a zombie, so they didn't even have to do any makeup. Just stick him in raggedy clothes. They didn't even need to do that. They just rolled the camera. And folks like that. But the story was non-existent. And halfway through, thank you, William, for the like there. As I say, halfway through this show, they break the fourth wall. They're chatting to the audience, or they're taking a wee jab at the fact that you're watching a film. How does that come about? Because they keep saying, how do you know this is all going to end badly? How do you know this is all going to end badly? Bill Murray eventually calls on his partner, says, why is this going to end badly? The partner's like, because I read it. Where'd you read it? In the script from the director. Discernible groan from the audience in the cinema going, I can't believe you just did that. So never, ever, ever watched The Dead Don't Die, but if you enjoyed Zombieland, go watch Zombieland 2. That was a review of the week. Yeah, so cheers to that. Who's on about Johnny Cash? Christine. I hear that train a-comin', it's a-rollin' round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Anton. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks sitting in fancy dining bars. They're probably sipping coffee and smoking big cigars. Oh, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from that prison, if that railroad track was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Yeah. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I never thought I'd miss you half as much as I do. I never thought I'd feel this way, the way I feel about you. As soon as I wake up every night, every day, I know it's you I need to chase the blues away. It must be love, love, love. 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 Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. How could it be that we can say so much without words? Bless you and bless me. Bless the bees and the birds. I've got to be near you every night, every day. I just can't make it any other way. It must be love, love, love. 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 Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. Oh. Aye. Folks, my bum's going numb. It must be time to knock it on the head here. You have been very, 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 very kind and supportive to me over the weeks. In the chat, through songs, through all sorts of keeping this thing alive and kicking, and as I say, through generosity with PayPal and whatever else, and shares and likes. But I can't thank you enough for that. I'm trying to invite, if folks are watching on, let me see who's on what. Come on, this thing needs to open up. What I'm sort of saying is I've a Facebook group, and on the group is it's called Folk Dope LP. There's too many members now, so I can't change the name of it. It was called Folk Dope LP because that was the name of my LP. But I invite you, if you're a Facebook user, to join that group, and really just to chuck little tidbits of like Harry, for example. Pettis had the Joni Mitchell Guardian guide. I'm not on Facebook I'm not sitting scrolling day and daily. It does eventually just wear me out and bum me out. But good news. It's about good comics and good articles and good songs, things you think I might like. Please do fire them at that group, at the Folk Dope LP group, and then maybe I can have something to draw upon during the live stream itself, aside from the songs. Just general sort of like did you knows, and as I say, Harry chucked that documentary at me, and we looked it up and really enjoyed it. Well, Danielle enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for a second time, having seen it before. But that's about all for this week. One thing I'd like to try here, connected to the whole Street Fighter likey bullshit, potty, is to log into this thing, Streamlabs here, and see if some say that once you've liked once, that's your lot. You can't carry on liking, which is a bit. What it was it meant that what do you call it? I'd stop seeing the feedback. I think it's a cool thing that it, like as Neil says, you can't clap. You can kind of put little. You can't. You put little symbols and so forth up. Now, if I but I'm wondering if not everyone's listed here as having clapped. What I mean by that is, I thought I could refresh something like Jackie or Neil or something like that, and then maybe they could clap again. But the list is incomplete, so this is a flawed endeavour. Like, where's Mum, for example? Find Ruth. Okay. Shared my stream, eh? Nah. Never mind, we'll not do that. Right. Right, we've got a going home song. Thanks again, Angie, and cheers, John. You stuck it out to the end. And Neil's still there. You just want more. Thank you. I'd say there'll be a wee radio show. We'll maybe have some new listeners, viewers on Sunday, and I'm another friend of mine, Gary, had a great idea about a giveaway, a sponsored giveaway. So this week I might try and hustle some something that I can get to give away. Something edible, maybe. Now that a few of these places are opening up, we shall see. Watch this space. La da 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 dum dum dum. 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 If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got everything that you want, with a heart that's so, so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got arms that long to hold you, keep you by my side. I got lips that wish to kiss you, keep you satisfied. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Da-da-da. I got arms that long to hold you, to keep you by my side. I got lips that wish to kiss you and keep you satisfied. Woo! If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. Thank you. To you. To you. To you. To you. To you. La da 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 dum dum dum. Thank you, Jay Shay. Thanks as always, he says, and you see the whole deal with that I know there's other people who'll be like, I tipped. That's they are triggered by coming through. Just in case you're kind of like, what happened there? What's up with that? That's really kind. It's a Twitchy kind of thing. It's more of a Twitch related thing, but donations via that trigger that. Jay Shay, thank you very much, mate. And all he is, when I look on a Monday morning, I'm like, Jackie's bought me a beer, and Brian Morrison's bought me a beer, and Stephen Angus has bought me a beer. I really appreciate it. One of these days, the bubs. Oh yeah, I didn't say the Jamaican opened, didn't they? And there's no more beer. We came home on Friday night. I'm good friends with a lot of them, and get told what the crack is firsthand. And they were like, Diageo gave them a credit list, gave them a credit note and said, give us your Guinness back at the start of this whole thing, April or March the 20th odd. But the kegs were never collected, so when they went and started serving food again, they were like, oh, we still have these kegs, we can flog Guinness. But only for a short period of time, because there's Diageo and the whole Guinness factory's shut and not operational, and it's going to take them that long to put it all back together again. But they did start selling some Guinness. I called in on Friday. I'd say I haven't done much exercise this week. The closest I've come to exercise is running from Kingsland, going, oh shit, the Jamaican will be shutting soon, quick. Give me your card and I'll grab a couple of drinks here. Got in the door and they were like, yeah, we're down to our last keg. And I'm like, okay, many pints are in a keg? Oh, 50 odd or something. In fact, 48 after these two. Right, okay, good to know. And we're open again, he says, on Saturday from 4 in the afternoon. Housemate goes down at 5. All gone! And that's it. There's no more Guinness. Talk about a tease. They're teasing you. Sell Guinness for 2 weeks and then knock it on the head. Ain't no fun. But anyway, folks, it's been pleasurable. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you all for chatting and joining me, and Claire and Helen and Steve and Linda. The pub with no name. The pub with no beer, pardon me. There's a song about that. There is. I could look it up, but I'd probably muck it up. Here's a song about a wee restaurant, though, or at least the hook. And I'll not tell you the whole 20 minutes of it. I think I might use some of that tip money and get myself some online guitar lessons. Oh, you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. Oh, you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Well, keep on trucking, mama, trucking them blues away. Keep on trucking, mama, trucking till the break of day. Well, sing me a song before you go. I'll keep it to myself, let no one know. Keep on trucking, mama, trucking them blues away. Oh, keep on trucking, mama, trucking them blues away. Keep on trucking, mama, trucking till the break of day. Well, I don't know, but I've been told falling in love's like digging for gold. Keep on trucking, mama, trucking them blues away. Well, now, you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. Oh, you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Folks, this is goodbye until next Sunday. And look after yourselves. And yeah, it's got to admit it's getting better. A little less shitty all the time. So keep on staying positive.